Shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakal Kadash, giving double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to those brothers pushing this truth and sincerity and the Bible ball. It's the brother Napash Quadash from the GMS Cleveland branch. Alright, coming at you with another hit. This video, I'm going to just do a part 2 on these wicked ass Israelites. Alright. Because basically, it's nothing new under the sun. It's the same niggas going off in this time, same niggas going off back in the Genesis, the Exodus, Leviticus time, alright? Same niggas going off in Matthews, Mark, Luke, and John. Same niggas today, alright? You could tell by their actions. It's just, they say history repeats itself. Alright, for example, I'm going to pull this out. This is Exodus chapter 17, verse 1. And all the congregation of the children of Israel journeyed from the wilderness of Sin after their journey according to the commandments of the Lord, and pitched in Rephidim, and there was no water for the people to drink. Wherefore the people did chide with Moses, and said, Give us water that we may drink. And Moses said unto them, Why chide ye with me? Wherefore do ye tempt the Lord? Alright, they trying to, basically these people, they trying to argue with the Lord. I mean, they trying to argue with Moses, and Moses is a messenger of the Lord. You know, it's like they ain't had no faith. They just wanna go back to Egypt. That's their first thought. Like, damn, we was in Egypt, we was doing all right. No, I don't want to do all right. You know me, I wanna thrive. I don't want to survive. I want to thrive. All right, I want to be on top. I don't want to be fine and comfortable in slavery. I want to be a king in a palace with my own things. All right, and you know these. You could tell it's the same niggas today. All right, because Jake always got a problem with the scriptures. Tell the nigga don't get a lineup. I remember his account. I told the nigga, me and the brothers was telling these niggas don't get a lineup, and their reaction was, so we can't look nice. It's the same niggas today, man. They don't learn. They just all they want to do is come up against the prophets. Here you got Moses, a man that delivered them a man that showed them the way out of slavery, did these great miracles. You know, the Lord had he had Moses part the sea. He had a twister to separate basically a wall of fire, or a twister to separate them from the Egyptians. Alright, them plagues that fell on the Egyptians. And these niggas ain't have faith enough for the Lord to deliver them some water. If the Lord did all those great things, what makes you think that he couldn't get y'all niggas some water? You know, Jake is they a special kind of fucking ignorant, alright? But I'm gonna keep going though. It say, wherefore the verse 3, and the people thirsted there for water, and the people murmured against Moses, basically mumbled, talked behind his back, anything of that nature, and said, wherefore is this that thou hast brought us up out of Egypt to kill us and our children and our cattle with thirst? So basically they was trying to get smart. Moses like, damn, you brought us out of Egypt just so we could die of thirst? Trying to be smart, say little smart shit to Moses. You know, niggatry. And in verse 5 it say, and the Lord said unto Moses, verse 4 it say, and Moses cried unto the Lord, saying, what shall I do unto this people? They be almost ready to stone me. Alright, you know, these niggas, they was almost ready to stone Moses. Here you got Moses, a prophet of the Lord, a man of the Lord, and they act like they don't remember that. Alright? You got, you know, the one thing I don't get about these niggas is they wasn't ready to stone the Egyptians, but they be so ready to come up against prophets. And it's like that today. You know, we out on the corners, we peaceful, man, but they always got something to say to us. All right, why you don't walk up to the police and talk your shit to them? Why George Zimmerman still walking around? Ain't nobody tried to kill that nigga, but you You would come up and speak, talk your shit to a prophet though, a peaceful man at that. Niggas is carnal, man. You don't understand the bigger picture. All right, but I'm gonna keep going though. Verse 5, and the Lord said unto Moses, go on before the people and take the elders of the Israel and thy rod wherewith thou smotest the river, take in thy hand and go. Behold, I will stand before thee, and there upon the rock and hit Horeb, that thou shalt smite the rock, and there shall come out water of it, and the people may drink. And Moses did so in the sight of the elders of Israel, and he called the name of the place Massah and Meribah, because of the chiding of the children of Israel, and because they tempted the Lord, saying, is the Lord amongst us or not? All right. After all that, the Lord still came through for his people. All right. He still showed them. He was with them. After these niggas then questioned the Lord, questioned Moses, talking shit behind Moses' back, and the Lord still showed his mercy with us. But you always got them 2/3 niggas or them Israelites that always gotta have a problem with something. You niggas is slave broke. You got that slave mentality. It's just been broken to you. All right. I'm gonna pull out another example. Matter of fact, this Exodus chapter 32, and when the people saw that Moses delayed to come down out of the mount, the people gathered themselves together upon Aaron and said unto him, up, make us gods which shall go before us. For as for this Moses, for as for this Moses, the man that brought us up out of the land of Egypt, we wot not what is become of him. All right, and basically, what the children of Israel was saying was, well, we came out of Egypt. They was in the back of their head. We was doing all right in Egypt, and Moses went up to a mountain. He delayed to come back, and he took longer than usual, and they lost faith. So they started to make a god, or they made an idol, I should say. You got to be a bugged out nigga to make a idol and start to worship it. It's got no history, no lie. It's like nobody even tricked them even to believing in this God. They just made the idol and started worshiping it. These are some wicked ass niggas, man. You gotta really think about that. These niggas made a idol, called it a god, and started worshiping it. How do that even work in their mind? Like, they ain't had no faith in the Lord. They ain't have no faith that the Lord was dealing with Moses or dealing with them, the children of Israel. Something just be wrong with Jake. I got this precept right now. It's Hebrews chapter 11 verse 6. But without faith it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to Yahweh must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. These people wasn't even seeking the Most High. They was seeking they made a false idol god and started to worship it. Where was their faith at? That's why it took 40 years to find the land of Israel. Or to get through the journey to get to the land of Israel. Niggas don't be having no faith. And it's still like that today. To this very day. Alright? But I'm going to keep going with the story. This Exodus chapter 32 verse 2. And Aaron said unto them, break off the golden earrings which are in the ears of your wives and your sons and of your daughters, and bring them unto me. And all the people brake off the golden earrings which were in their ears, and brought them unto Aaron. And he received them at their hand, and fashioned it with a graven tool. And after he had made it a molten calf, basically he melted down the earrings, which were in their ears, and brought them unto Aaron. He received them at their hand, and fashioned it with a graving tool. after he had made a molten calf, and they said, These be thy gods, O Israel, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt. And when Aaron saw it, he built an altar before it, and Aaron made proclamations and said, Tomorrow is a feast to the Lord. And they rose up early on tomorrow and offered burnt offerings and brought peace offerings, and the people sat down to eat and to drink and rose up to play. So basically, these niggas, they bugged out. They made a god. I keep saying they made a god. It's impossible. They made an idol, called it a god, said that was the god that got them out of the land of Israel, and then they just went with it. All right. I just told you gotta seek the Lord and have faith. They did all this just because Moses took extra time to come down from the mount where he was speaking to the Lord. Niggas is wicked, and it's the same niggas today. Verse 7, and it say, And the Lord said unto Moses, Go get thee down, for thy people which thou hast brought out of the land of Egypt have corrupted themselves. They have turned aside quickly out of the way which I commanded them. They have made them a molten calf, and have worshipped it, and have sacrificed thereunto, and said, These be thy gods, O Israel, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt. And the Lord said unto Moses, I have seen this people, and behold, it is a stiff-necked people. Now therefore let me alone, that my wrath may wax hot against them, and that I may consume them, and I will make of thee a great nation. So basically, after all that, they pissed the Lord off, basically. All right. After all that, the Lord then brought them. He's still helping them survive in the wilderness. You had it rain bread, manna. You had a rock of flowing water brought into them, and these niggas decide to worship a golden calf, something they made with their own hands. Scriptures say, "Worship not the creation, but the Creator," roughly paraphrasing. All right. And that's what they did. They worshiped the creation and not the Creator. They did it in reverse. I'm going to bring this out. This Isaiah chapter 31, verse 1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help, and stay on horses, and trust in chariots, because they are many, and in horsemen, because they are very strong, but they look not upon the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord. All right, that's what's wrong with them. That's what's wrong with them Israelites in that story. And today, they worried about the carnal things they could see with their eyes. All right, they couldn't see the Lord, so they didn't have faith in him. Jake can't see the Lord today, so they don't have faith in him. But what the scriptures say, Hebrews 11:1, faith is the substance of things not seen. So if you truly about this truth, and you know what I just read in them stories, it's not about what you see, it's about having faith. Because all them things Moses did was through faith. He never had didn't know, it wasn't no manual on how to do miracles, or it wasn't no manual saying hit this rock just like this in 10 days and it's gonna be ready. No, he did that out of faith as soon as the Lord told him to do it, and he did it. All right, but with this, I hope it was edifying. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakal Kadash, giving double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to our brothers pushing the truth and sincerity, and abide Babul.